Hello, welcome to today's video. If you've seen the last video, you know we're in Agadir, Morocco.
Agadir.
And that is where we're going, right off in the distance, the Kasbah on the top of the hill.
Mommy?
Yeah. But then there's a whole raft of people.
Picked up some Moroccan oranges from the breakfast at the hotel. We picked up some emergency oranges from the breakfast at the hotel. Turns out the oranges here are amazing. The orange juice, they must grow them locally, they're very good. Louis loves them. Louis, show me what you got. Louis, what have you got? Orange. Look at this guy. Oh, quick, 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 quick.
Good boy. Here's your orange.
So when we were researching what to do in Agadir, I thought, how can we get around the city in obscure ways? Well, we found one. It's Morocco's only cable car. So come join us as we go on Morocco's only cable car. That was quite serious, wasn't it?
What?
Police and the army with the guns right there. Like machine
They're
guns.
friendly.
Like 3 of them just heavily armed, just like...
If that was in Britain, they wouldn't have said hi to Louis, I don't
No.
think.
And I wouldn't have felt comfortable getting the camera out and filming those guys without Louis there either. Because they'd probably be like, don't film us. But when you travel with a baby, you can get away with stuff that you just wouldn't be able to on your own. So we've been in Morocco for a couple of days now, and French is definitely the first language here, isn't it? People approach you and say bonjour, and you'd think that Arabic is quite commonly used here, I think, but French is a very common language here, so the locals seem to see a tourist and think immediately that they're French. So we had to scrub up on our French a bit. Not touched French since I was like 12 years old probably. But it's all good fun. We found the cable cars. Morocco was a French protectorate from the early 1900s right up until the 50s. So sort of heavy French influence here. The language is still widely spoken. Noticed as well that there's just a lot more French tourists here. We've made it.
You sit there, Mommy, sit here. Look at Daddy. Look at Daddy. You go high five? Yeah. Good. Set.
Hello. Thank you.
this for a second.
Right,
Look, Louis.
we've got our tickets. 120 Moroccan dirhams each adult. And that's where we're going. Here is the Kasbah of Agadir, Ufella.
Wow. Did you go on one? Did you go in? Come on then.
Right, big step. In you get, good boy. Right, we're in. Let's hope we get this place for ourselves.
Yeah.
Like it, Lou?
Are you on the red one? The red. Yeah, the red.
Red.
You're on the red. Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, we got the cabin. We got the car. Is it car? Cabin? Car to ourselves.
Mommy.
So it's 120 dirhams per adult.
Wave in. Wave.
So we paid 240. Lulu was free, but to get a private car was like 900 dirhams. So like way more than double the price. So anyway, we lucked out. We've got a private car.
VIP est arrivé. La cabine VIP est arrivée.
Whoa.
Hold on.
You grabbed my hand there.
Daddy should sit the other side, really.
Wow.
Oh, this is cool, isn't it?
Wow.
Very spacious in here.
Louis.
You get a nice breeze in here
Louis.
as well.
Bye, blue one.
Red.
Yeah.
Red. Mommy.
Yeah.
Mommy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a blue one.
Red. Wow.
Whoa.
And that's where we're headed.
Hi.
The Kasbah.
Mommy.
Whoa.
Shine your light and let the whole world see.
Mommy.
It's a bit cringy, isn't it?
Yeah, too.
That's a very nice way to travel, isn't it? Because it's so quiet. Apart from Louis. He's buzzing.
Mommy.
Yeah. Bye, blue one.
Mommy.
So we're staying
Mommy.
just down there, close to the beach. This is the marina, just there, and then the port next to it. And that's where we're heading just now.
Red one.
There's a big car park, big empty car park.
Daddy.
Yes. Yeah. No one's in that one. Yeah. Oh, look, there's someone walking just there. Can you make that out on the GoPro? Someone walking down? Because you can actually walk up it and you can drive up it as well.
That one. Is that a blue? Is that a blue one? Say hi, blue one. Bye, blue one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the path there that you could walk up
Mm-hmm.
if you're feeling brave, which we're not today with a 2-year-old.
See it? That's a VIP one. This is VIP. Look at the boats. Look at all the boats. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
You can really see how big the beach is of Agadir from up here.
Red. We're nearly finished. We're nearly there. Look, there's a play park.
We found a play park, Louis.
There's a park.
This day couldn't get any better.
Look,
Couldn't
it's
get
a
any
park.
better, Louis. We found
There's
a park. Found a park.
Wow.
We'll definitely be using that. Oh, there's camels up here. I see camels.
Look at the camels.
Where should we go first?
Wow. Do you want the viewpoint?
Yes, let's go over here.
Camels. See? Yeah then. Wow. It's the beach.
That was worth the trip up here for that view. The beach just goes on and on forever up here. And you got the really flat terrain here, and then you got the big hills, and then the Atlas Mountains over to the left there.
Hold on. Yeah. Hold on.
Louis having a great time. Agadir was totally destroyed in an earthquake in the 60s. So much of what we see down there today was built after that event. So it's a very modern city, and this Kasbah up here was partially destroyed. So some of it is original, so we're going to have a look at that just now. This is what we would have to do if we were to walk up here.
That's so funny.
It's very cool how they made this with the timber, like sleepers, and then the stone as well. Looks really smart. This is obviously the modern bit that they built after the earthquake. We've come up to the main site here now. Walked up those stairs. We're immediately approached by a guy holding a snake and walking towards us like we wanted to take a picture with the snake. I think he was, I don't know if he was trying to scare people away, or certainly scared me and Hannah away from him.
He's like, no scary, no scary.
I should have said to him, you pay me to hold the snake, not the other way around. Yes, I think you can see quite clearly on this piece of it that all of this stonework is like the original that survived the earthquake, and then there's newer bits above it, and all this looks quite new, but this definitely is the part that survived the earthquake. So that looks like the main entrance, but you do need another ticket to get in there.
Free.
Get a great view up here of the sort of working port. There's naval boats in there, fishing boats, dredgers. It's a busy place. There's a big ship just leaving now. You really get a sense here of why they would build a castle at the top here. You've got fantastic views over the port, and then you've got the sweeping coastline where you can see for miles and miles. So if you control this area here, you can control the port and all the trade that comes in from here. So a very strategic place. You can see why the French would want to colonize it in the early 1900s, and why the Portuguese did, and the Spanish were around here. It's a very strategic area. The big boat, what colour is it? Bigger than I thought.
Wow.
See those big tanks? It's got like the Moroccan flag on it. Now there is a path that goes right round this castle, but it's all cordoned off today. I think it's because maybe the path's eroded or something, because we're on this really steep hill, so could have a landslip or something.
Mommy done that and mine's alright.
You want to see the cats, Louis?
See the cats?
Yeah, see the cats. So you have a choice of animals here. There's people with baby goats, there's camels, or there's cats. Take your pick. That's in Arabic. There you go. So February 29th, 1960 was only a 5.7 magnitude earthquake, which isn't huge, but obviously the infrastructure was not built for it, and you can see the destruction from these photos, sort of before and after. So the fortress was 90% destroyed in the earthquake.
Want to go in the red or the blue?
Right, I think we've seen everything, so we're gonna head down to the car. I need my tickets.
You want a high five?
It's time to head down. We've seen what we've seen.
We're on the blue one. High five. Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
They don't want to come on with us.
They don't want to come on with us. Oh, we got lucky again with the private car. Oh, we got lucky. There we go. Hold on.
Oh, Mommy's hand. Wow. Nice. Woo. Woo.
Into the sun.
Wee.
stuff on the wall.
Bake. Yeah.
Well, I thought that was pretty good. Sort of killed a couple of hours. We were up there for probably close to 2 hours in the end. Worth the trip. Now, it's definitely a country where a lot of people approach you and try to sell you stuff here. And we've turned pretty much everyone down so far. But for the most part, they've been pretty nice about it as well. Like, they try to sell you something, you tell them no, and they say no problem. Like a taxi just pulled up then, hit the brakes hard, shouted at us, "Taxi?" And we're like, no, no, no. He's like, no problem, and drove away. If you come to Morocco, just be prepared for people approaching you and selling you stuff, but we've been pretty stern so far with turning people away. Do you want your fake bags? Right, we've had a quick freshen up in the room. Now we're going to find some food. Found it. This will do. What would you want? Cheeseburger.
Give me chicken burger.
Chicken burger. Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
We're going chicken.
Can I get a Coke?
So we've got all that food there and a can of Coke for 120 dirhams. It's just like £10, which I think is pretty good.
Let's put
Gone
this
for
off just now.
like a chicken curry kind of flatbread thing.
Okay.
Very good. You got your nuggets. That was quite good food. Easy enough. Cheap. Right, I've just been tasked to come out to get some supplies now. So I'm looking for a supermarket. But whilst I'm here, I thought, take the GoPro with me, do some more filming. They got this excellent corniche in Agadir here where you can just walk along that huge beach for miles and miles. And there's the castle we were at this morning, and I think the sign says God, homeland, and something else. I'll put it in the caption just now because I'm murdering that. But you get a sense here of how big the beach is. there's the police van, or a forces auxiliaries, so it might even be the army. One thing I've noticed about here in Agadir is that the amount of like police, and you've seen it earlier in the video, like armed police even, they are everywhere, to be fair. And I don't know if that's to sort of deter the sort of salesy people that roam the beaches here, but a lot of security forces, so more than you'd kind of expect in like a Western country at least. Right, I've got the biggest bottle of water you'll ever see in your life. And anyway, thanks for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. We might do a video next time of this sort of a walk of Agadir, a bit more of an exploration of the city. So keep an eye out for that one. Thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.